Hi, welcome to my presentation. I'm Ben Morrow. I'll be presenting about child abuse and the Child Help Foundation. So imagine the good old days, where recess and snacks were everything. Now imagine a Wednesday afternoon. You get home after school, and this is your best memory. Why? Because it's the only day of the year that you didn't get abused, physically or verbally. For many kids, this is the case. Every day, 5 kids in the United States die as a result of abuse. During my time as a Pine Cove counselor, we had extensive training. First aid, how to be a fun counselor, but the most relevant training to this is the signs and symptoms training. With this training, all staff members train in person and online over the signs and symptoms of child abuse or mental disorder. I learned from my time at Pine Cove that even though a parent may seem like they're okay, through monitoring a kid's behavior, you can tell what's really going on at home. Today, we will be looking at Child Help. According to their website, childhelp.org, since 1959, they've affected over 50 million children across the world. Pretty outstanding. So let's talk about the history of Child Help. In 1959, actresses Sarah O'Mara and Yvonne Feddersen were selected by the government to go on a goodwill tour across the world. On their tour in Tokyo, they witnessed a really awful sight. They saw young, abandoned children scavenging for food in the streets, called throwaway children by the locals. They decided to do something about it. A few months later, with the help of a local they called Mama Ken, they created an orphanage in downtown Tokyo. 1960s California, a few years later. These two actresses maintained 5 orphanages, a hospital, and a school. They created many foundations, internationally and nationally, to help with the problem of child abuse and orphan children. The main one of these foundations was called Children's Village, and it was changed in 1983 to the Child Help Foundation and the Child Help Foundation International. Today there's numerous programs funded by Child Help, as well as hotlines and education plans, not only for child abuse but for all causes. According to childhelp.com, their main mission is to meet the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of abused, neglected, and at-risk children. For each dollar that you donate to Child Help, 85 cents is invested into helping children. 9 cents is into administrative things, and 6 cents goes to fundraising. As you can see on the grid here, it shows about 4.78 children die every day because of maltreatment, abuse, just awful stuff. So this is how you can make a difference. Learn the signs and symptoms. Once you learn those signs and symptoms, and you see a known case or maybe something you suspect, report it to local police. Write to Congress. Right here, www.purpleletter.org. If you use the promo code CHILDHELP1959, you can write 2 times to Congress about child abuse and more programs in your state. Volunteer at a local Child Help chapter. Just Google it. Look up something. Go help. If you have questions, Child Help National Child Abuse Hotline is 1-800-4A-CHILD or 1-800-422-4453. And this is where I got my information, childhelp.org, prnewswire.com, and charitynavigator.org. According to the National Children's Alliance.org, 678,000 children in America were victims of abuse and neglect. This is 2018, the most recent data on record. That's 1% of children in a given year. You can help. If not you, who? If not now, when? My friend, Mr. Robert Rohrbach, will now take over with the final part of our presentation. Thank you for watching.